If you're over 40, 50, 60, 70, and beyond, I see you, and you've noticed that the colors that once made you glow now make you look tired, washed out, or even older than you feel, this is for you. Today, I am revealing the one $10 French fashion secret that works like an instant facelift, using color psychology to brighten your face, make your teeth look whiter, and take years off your appearance. So let's dive in. Hi, if we're just meeting for the first time, I'm Alice. I'm an artist and interior designer, and I've studied color psychology for years. And I help women over 40 feel and look their best using the science of color. So stick with me today because I'm not only showing you the $10 fashion trick, but I'm also revealing the 3-color rule French women use to look timelessly elegant without even trying. So let's start. The $10 fashion trick. When I lived in Paris, one of my friends told me something that I will never forget. She said, Alice, I could go outside wearing pajamas or even a paper bag, but I would never, ever step outside without a lipstick. And that was her rule. Lipstick wasn't just makeup. It was like her armor. It was the whole look. So this is the secret. And here are the 5 lipstick shades that work like anti-aging magic based on your skin undertone. So here's what most women don't know. The right lipstick shade doesn't just add color to your lips. It uses color psychology to transform your entire face. It brightens your complexion, creates the illusion of whiter teeth, and makes you look more awake and youthful instantly. But the wrong shade, it can make you look tired, washed out, or even older than you feel. Our shade number 1 is for cool undertones. This is cherry red or cranberry. So if you have cool undertones, and you can check if you have cool undertones, if you have blue veins on your wrist, and silver jewelry looks best on you, much better than gold, then cherry red or cranberry are your power shades. Now, here's the color psychology behind it. These shades contain blue-based pigments that harmonize with the natural pink in your skin. They create instant brightness and make your teeth look whiter by contrast. For example, think of Helen Mirren or Meryl Streep. They wear these shades constantly because their stylists know this secret. A true cherry red or cranberry reflects light in a way that just lifts your entire face. Now, here's what to avoid. Avoid orange-based reds or warm corals. They will clash with your skin's natural coolness and they can make you look sallow. Now, here's what makes this different from wearing just any lipstick. Because French women don't just pick a pretty color, they follow a strategy. And that's where the 3-color rule comes in. The 3-color rule. Now, one of the biggest mistakes I see women over 40 make is wearing too many colors at once. It really creates kind of visual clutter and actually makes you look a little bit less put together. French women avoid cluttering their outfits with something called 3-color rule. So they never wear more than 3 colors at a time, and that includes accessories, scarves, handbags, everything. Here's how it works in real life. Here's our example number 1. Deep navy pants plus soft gray sweater plus cherry red lipstick. That's all. 3 colors, calm, elegant, cohesive. You don't need any more than that. Here's our example number 2. Camel coat, black sweater, and plum scarf. Do you see the pattern? The base is usually neutral, right? It could be black or navy or charcoal, camel, chocolate brown. And then the lipstick or scarf or handbag becomes this intentional pop of color. Psychologically, using this 3-color rule signals confidence and control. Too many colors create noise. And this is actually a rule that I also use when I'm painting or when I'm designing a space. So you don't want to use too many colors. It really is true that less is more. Once you limit the number of colors that you're using, even though you could use a whole palette, I mean, you can, it's limitless almost, right? But once you intentionally dial it down, once you intentionally only decide on 3 colors, your outfit will look more elegant. elegant, more sophisticated, more expensive even. So using 3 or fewer colors really says, I know who I am, I know what works, and I don't need to try too hard. It just works every single time. And if you are finding this valuable, do me a favor and tap that like button. It helps this video reach more amazing women who deserve to feel confident and elegant. And share this video with a friend who loves French style. She will thank you later. And here's our shade number 2. If you have warm undertones, and you can check looking at your wrist, if your veins appear green, you probably have warm undertones, or if gold jewelry flatters you best. Coral or brick red are your instant glow boosters. And here is why it works. Coral mimics the exact shade of healthy, youthful skin. When you wear it, people's brains automatically register vitality and warmth. So it's basically like wearing an Instagram filter on your face. I love coral in clothing, and I absolutely love it in accessories and lipstick. Brick red adds sophistication, but it still harmonizes with your warm undertones. It's very rich, it's warm, and it's the kind of color that makes you look instantly, effortlessly polished. Celebrities like Jessica Alba or Jane Fonda wear these shades all the time, and now you know why. Now, avoid blue-toned pinks or purple reds because they will fight against your natural warmth and make you look kind of washed out. Now, if you're not sure if you have a warm, cool, or neutral undertone, I put together a free AI color analysis guide that will help you figure it out. So if you want it, just comment colors in the comments and I'll send it to you personally. I'll also link it in the description box so you can just go and grab it right away. So now let's talk about the shade for neutral undertones, our shade number 3. Now, if you're neutral, meaning you can wear both silver and gold jewelry, both look good on you, and it's really hard to tell if you have blue veins or green veins on your wrist, then you won the lottery. You have neutral undertones. You can pull off almost any color, and you can actually pull off a classic true red lipstick. Also soft rose or even mauve. Now, true red is universally powerful, and in color psychology, it signals confidence and authority and presence, right? So a classic true red lipstick makes you look like you have your life together, right? Even if you're just wearing a t-shirt and ordinary jeans. Now, try to avoid overly bright neon pinks, or on the other hand, muddy browns. They don't enhance your neutral undertone the way these other shades do. Now let's talk about our shade number 4. Now, if you have a deeper or richer skin, berry tones or fuchsia will be stunning on you. These shades add vibrancy and they create this gorgeous contrast with your skin that makes you glow. So in color psychology, both of these colors convey boldness and elegance. They're sophisticated, they're very modern, and they actually look incredibly expensive. Now, the colors to avoid are pale nudes or very light pinks. They can look kind of ashy and they just won't give you that radiant pop that you deserve. Now let's look at our shade number 5. Plum or raspberry pink. The secret multitasker. Now, here's the shade that actually works across multiple undertones. Plum and raspberry pink. Plum is great if you want that sophistication, but without the harshness of a darker color. It's warmer than purple, and it just adds depth without aging you. And it works especially well if you have silver or gray hair. On the other hand, raspberry pink is bright enough to be youthful, but also sophisticated enough to still be elegant. These colors are really just this beautiful middle ground that flatters almost everyone. Now, I know that you might be thinking, Alice, I don't really wear lipstick. And that is of course completely okay, because the secret isn't really about lipstick. It's about the placement of color. So here are 3 alternatives that use the exact same principle. Alternative number 1, bold glasses. Now, French women treat their glasses as jewelry. And here's the color psychology trick. Choose frames that echo your best lipstick shade. So if you have cool undertones, go for reddish brown tones, burgundy frames, or just classic black. If you have warm undertones, choose frames in brown or camel, or even soft peacock blue. And then suddenly your glasses become that intentional pop of color near your face, and you look instantly more elegant, more polished. Now let's keep going. Here is our alternative number 2, a scarf. You can find a beautiful vintage scarf for under $10 at thrift stores, maybe Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, etc. The key is choosing the right color for your undertone. For cool undertones, try peacock blue, deep plum, or cranberry. For warm undertones, you can try coral, forest green, or even butter yellow will work beautifully. For neutral undertones, you can pull off almost anything, so you're very lucky. But you can try rosewood, soft teal, or champagne. Tie it loosely around your neck. You can drape it over one shoulder, or you can just wrap it around your handbag. That single pop of color will transform your entire look. Now, our alternative number 3 is statement earrings in anti-aging metals. So if you have cool undertones, silver or white gold earrings create brightness and this lift near your face. Now, if you have warm undertones, go for gold or rose gold to add that warmth and radiance. The metal itself becomes that pop of light reflecting color that makes you look more elegant, expensive, and youthful. Now, here's the part that most women miss. And it's the difference between looking just nice or looking truly elegant and expensive, because it's not just about the colors that you choose, it's about the formula. So here's our golden nugget for all of you who stayed till the end. Here's the truth that French women know and luxury brands don't want you to discover. $10 creamy lipstick from the pharmacy will always look more expensive than a $50 matte lipstick if you're over 40. And here is why. First of all, mature skin loses moisture over time. So a creamy and hydrating formula reflects light and plumps your lips, creating that youthful fullness. And second of all, matte lipsticks can settle into fine lines and actually emphasize aging. So creamy formulas just glide on smoothly and create that soft focus effect. And third, a slight sheen mimics this natural luminosity. It's subtle, but it's elegant, and it's infinitely more flattering. You'll find links to my favorite lipsticks and my makeup essentials that I use every single day in the description box below, so head over there if you would like to check them out. So when you're shopping, look for these words on the label: creamy, hydrating, satin finish, and moisturizing. And avoid ultra matte and long wear because they're often very drying. So here you go. And as you see, the formula matters more than the price tag. So what I've learned living in Paris and in Geneva is that elegance is never about buying more. It's about choosing less, but choosing with intention. One lipstick in the right shade for your undertone, one scarf, one pair of bold glasses. That's all it takes. So the $10 secret isn't really about the item itself. It's about understanding color psychology and placing that one intentional pop of color near your face. That is what makes you look elegant and timelessly chic at any age. Now I want to hear from you. Which lipstick color are you going to try first? Or if you don't wear lipstick, will it be a scarf, glasses, or maybe earrings? Let me know in the comments. I read every single comment that you leave, and I love hearing about your transformations, what works for you, and your color journey. And remember, if you're not sure about your skin undertone, just comment colors in the comments and I'll send it to you personally. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch this video and I'll see you there.